Santa Cruz is a great California beach community where there are tons of things to do. We want to show you some of our favorite spots, from the boardwalk to the beaches to checking out a shipwreck to watching the surfers ride the waves. So come along with us as we show you Santa Cruz, California. When we want to beat the heat, we take a drive down to Santa Cruz. But we love to take the scenic Highway 9 route. On our way, we like to stop at the historic Brookdale Lodge. The lodge has been closed for over a decade, but is finally getting the much-needed renovations and is now open to the public once again. One of the most famous features of the lodge was the unique Brook Room restaurant, because the creek runs through the restaurant. We used to take our family there all the time for special meals and events. During our last visit, I was told by the staff that it is still under renovation, with hopes of opening soon. So the Brookdale Lodge has been closed for about 15 years, something like that. Let's go in and see what they've done. Great little restaurant. This used to be the bar, I think. Oh, look at that old soda machine. Hey, this is the bar. This brings back memories. This is where we would go to New Year's Eve. So it's still not completely open. You can stay here, but the restaurant with the creek is not open, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, this is a really cool place. I wish I could show you the restaurant with the creek. But when it does open, it's really cool. And it's a beautiful mountain area. Oh, look at that old telephone. That's so cool. So we went into the restaurant, got some ice cream. You can stay in the hotel right now if you want to. You can come up here amongst the redwoods. I mean, look how big this thing is. Thing's huge. So here's the restaurant. You can get a little bit better view here of it coming out of the building. So it still comes out of the building. So right there. Traffic in Santa Cruz is crazy. We got out of our Uber because we were just standing still. We could walk quicker. You can drive out to the pier.
There's restaurants down there. There isn't a lot of parking though, so they're just dumbasses driving down there. They're just getting.
They're the ones probably causing the traffic jam.
Well, this too. So this is a one-way street, but at the end is public parking, and it's the biggest parking in this area.
Yeah, see, that's quite a fog bank.
That's why I was saying bring your sweatshirt just in case.
Catamaran movement.
You should see that boat.
It's huge. Hey, look, Martinis. Since 1950.
Like we just came out, didn't we?
Yeah, ours was. It's a really cool area.
You need to get on that one and videotape going across.
I'll give you my camera. Famous
I
films
remember that one.
that took place here.
It feels like it's going faster than short track.
Want to beat the summer traffic in Santa Cruz, try the Santa Cruz Beach Train. Each weekend, the train departs from the Santa Cruz Mountains, travels through the redwood trees, then down the scenic San Lorenzo River Gorge, across a historic trestle bridge, and through a historic tunnel before arriving at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The excursion is 1 hour each way. The train departs from both the beach in Santa Cruz and its base camp in the mountains twice a day. You can park at Roaring Camp and take the train to the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Play at the boardwalk and beach and return to your car that afternoon. An adult ticket is over $40 and a child's ticket around $30, compared to summer parking at the boardwalk of $30 and the traffic. We feel it's worth it. If you can find a farmer's market in the area, definitely go. There's nothing like a farmer's market in Northern California. They have the best produce, and a lot of stuff's grown in this area.
Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
There is a lot to see in the town of Santa Cruz, but just going a few miles south is the SS Palo Alto. Santa Cruz's beloved cement sunken ship. The SS Palo Alto made news recently when the already destroyed ship tumbled and broke apart during a strong winter storm. The odd feature can be found at Sea Cliff State Beach and was originally built as an oil tanker during World War I, but spent most of its time in storage. In 1929, it was towed to its present location, where it was converted into a floating amusement park with a dance hall, casino, restaurant, and pool. After the Great Depression, it was forced into bankruptcy. The state of California purchased the ship, and it became an artificial reef for fish, a perch for seabirds, and a unique attraction for tourists. So, what's really cool about Sunset Beach is there's what you can call a shipwreck, but it really isn't a shipwreck. It was actually moved here and then abandoned. And there used to be a pier that came up to it. But last winter of 2023, the storm took out the pier and it also broke the boat apart. So let's go take a look. Solid at one time. I don't know, not solid, but it was put together, and this back piece, I think, is what turned.
The piece they just left it there?
Just left it there, and then the pier was on the right side of it here. But what's weird is that there's not even the post and the pier left. Now it's basically become a bird sanctuary. So we're on the north tip of Monterey Bay. We're looking on to Santa Cruz, and this way is Monterey. That's the other end. So I've actually rented a house here in this little cove here, and it's really nice. So there's definitely rentals back in here, and this is all state beach. So Monterey Bay. West Cliff Drive is a 4-mile out and back walk along ocean cliffs with a spectacular view. The area is very popular for birding, biking, running, and of course, surfing. The walk even has a lighthouse that houses the Surf Museum and a great dog beach. The best time to take a walk on West Cliff Drive is early in the morning because parking can be difficult. What's great about this area is there's this really cool coffee house, and you can get fresh fish tacos, and you can sit out here, and it's right across from the lighthouse and the water. It's really cool. We covered just a few of the many things to do in Santa Cruz. Whether you come for the boardwalk, beaches, or wonderful views, we hope you think about visiting Santa Cruz, California someday.